What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, my name is Rochelle. Today I am going to be doing a first impressions on this velvet sponge. I know that you guys have seen this all over YouTube, and there was a little bit of like controversy. I know Nikki Tutorials talked about this, and I have seen a lot of other YouTubers also mention this sponge. Honestly, I wasn't going to buy it until I saw Taylor. Her name on YouTube is like the Tyla. I saw her review, which wasn't sponsored, and just her reaction throughout the video really made me curious about it and made me want to buy it. I will link her video down below. So basically this is the Juno Velvet Sponge. It is a microfiber sponge and it looks just like this. One of these little guys cost $6 and I purchased 2 of them. With both sponges, tax, and shipping, it came out to $14.25. So I feel like that is pretty good for 2 sponges. So if you guys would like to see my first impressions on this Juno Velvet Sponge, then we will get right into it. Just keep watching. Alright, you guys, I just got this in the mail. Let's see what it looks like. Here are the little sponges. I just got 2 of them because I figured if I liked it, I'd be sad if I didn't get another one. This is the Juno & Co. Microfiber Velvet Sponge. I really like this packaging. It's just really simplistic and I like that. So it feels pretty soft and squishy. And then it's almost the consistency of those blankets that are in like hotel rooms. I know that sounds really weird, but if you know what I'm talking about, leave it in the comments below. I really like this flat side to get really close up into the concealer, so I'm digging the shape of this little guy. It says it gives a more natural airbrush foundation finish. It's made with velvet soft microfiber bristles, and it provides buildable coverage. Okay, so here is the wet sponge, and then here is the dry sponge. It is a little bit bigger. I wouldn't say like crazy. Like, it's not like significantly bigger, but it definitely does get bigger, and it does feel a little bit softer once you wet it. First thing, let's get my hair out of the way. I have already primed my face with this e.l.f. Glow Lotion. For foundation today, I'm just going to use this Maybelline Superstay in the color 128, I believe. Yes, 128. I normally like to put my foundation on with my finger just to like spread some out, and then I like to buff it out with the sponge. Right off the bat, I can tell it doesn't absorb foundation as much as a lot of other beauty blenders. Oh, this might be a little dark. My bad. It just kind of almost like disperses it. I guess kind of like the same idea with that silly sponge thing, which was, in my opinion, just ridiculous. That thing did look silly. Oh, this is definitely not my foundation color. It seems like it's drying rather quickly. Like when I first dampened it, I mean, it is still wet, but it doesn't seem as wet as like just a few minutes ago. I feel like it did kind of like spread it around nicely. For my concealer, I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade number 5. It's pretty pale. I figured I'd kind of lighten up some of this foundation with a lighter concealer. Oh, I feel like that looks pretty good. I feel like it kept the concealer on my skin instead of like soaking up half of it into the sponge. Since I am testing the sponge, I figured I would cream contour and blend it out with the sponge as well. So I'm just going to use this Sonia Kashuk cream bronzer in the number 41 Warm Tan. And then last, I'm going to use a cream blush. I'm just going to go in with these 2 lighter colors. This is the Graftobian cream blush palette. These cream blush and contours aren't blending out as easily as a wet beauty blender just because they're getting dry, so I feel like I'm kind of having to drag it slightly more than I would a regular sponge, but the end result isn't bad. So for my liquid highlight, I'm just going to use these Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops. I have Moonlight. So I like to put it on the back of my hand. I kind of work it into the skin with my finger because I feel like that's just the smartest way to do it. Whew. All right. I don't know if I like that. I feel like you can just see exactly where it's at and it's not really moving around. I don't know, maybe not for the liquid highlight. A finger works perfectly fine for this step anyways. I'm just going to go into my RCMA No Color Powder and I'm going to set my under eyes. And I like to do this very sparingly because I have very dry under eyes. So I try not to put powder all over the place. So I just have a little powder there. I just put on some bronzer. I am using this e.l.f. Golden Tan. I think it's a face powder, but I like to use it as a bronzer. It's really pretty and it kind of has like a luminosity. For blush, I used this Real Her blush palette. And I like this color over here called Unstoppable. It's just kind of like a mauve-y, brown, pretty color. And now I'm just gonna go in and carve out my cheeks. So I'm just dipping this back into the RCMA. I got kind of a lot on there. And I will say that it seems like a lot of the product is getting sucked up into the sponge. Okay, that's been on there for a second. I'm just gonna dust that away. All right, you guys, and I'm just gonna pop on my lashes and I'll come back and give you my final thoughts. I'm back. These are lashes that I sell on my website. If you guys don't know, I have a website that I sell beauty products and jewelry and hair accessories and things like that. And so these are just some of my mink lashes. And then on lips, I have this Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer in the color Nude Thrill, which I really like. It's kind of like a matte color, but it still feels creamy on your lips, which I appreciate. All right, let's talk about my final thoughts on this little guy. Number one, I really like the price. I feel like it is really affordable and especially for the quality, and it's definitely something different that you don't see on the market. It's not something that you can get at the drugstore easily. Consistency of this guy is so soft and it's just such a different product, so I really do like that. It does dry really fast, which isn't necessarily a problem. I guess I'm just not used to that. I feel like it definitely helps you save foundation and just like product in general because it's not soaking up a ton of the product. It's keeping the product on your skin and then just like softly buffing it into your skin. I feel like it makes the foundation a little bit more high coverage because it's just keeping it on your skin. I didn't love it with the cream contour, highlight, and blush. I mean, I definitely made it work and I don't think that this was a fail by any means. I feel like it looks good, but it doesn't work the same as a normal beauty sponge. It doesn't move that product as much as a normal sponge would, and so I don't necessarily think I'll use it again with my cream products. I'll probably just use a brush. I did really, really like it for setting the under eyes with powder. The precision of this sharp little tip was really nice. I felt like it picked up the powder really nice and it just set it down really nice, blended into the concealer and into those like little nose and hard to reach areas. So would I recommend this to you guys? Absolutely. I definitely think that this is worth trying. I think it'll save you money in the long run on not using so much foundation every day, and I definitely like it. Another great thing is I ordered this late at night and it hasn't even been 2 full days and it already came. So I don't know if they ship it out somewhere really close to me or what, but I was shocked to see this in my mailbox today. All right, you guys, that is the final thoughts on this Juno Velvet Sponge. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything else that you guys are curious about and you want me to review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!